Hi guys, it's Machaela. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a declutter video. About every 4 months or so, give or take a month or two, I'll go through my makeup collection and get rid of stuff that has either expired or stuff I'm no longer loving and giving away. So I will go ahead and go through that, but first I'm actually going to add a third category to this. I'm going to go through some makeup chopping block items that I ended up putting back in my collection because I decided I did like them. And the first two items are these alley-oop little stack the odds little trios here. I thought I didn't like them, and then once I was playing with them I just decided that, you know what, I like them enough to keep them, so they did survive this declutter. It's one of those items where I don't think I like it until I start playing with it, and then I realize I do like it. So yeah, these just kind of were it for me. I did put them back into my collection, but I'm probably gonna have to make myself play with them, but when I use them I like them. And then a highlighter that was on my chopping block that I'm actually taking out of my highlighter collection and putting it into my single eyeshadows collection is the Jaclyn Hill's this loose highlighter. It's too deep of a highlighter for my skin tone, but I was actually playing around with it as an eyeshadow and it makes a stunning single eyeshadow. So instead of a highlighter, I will be including this in my single eyeshadow collection from here on out. So it's getting decluttered from one collection and getting recluttered into a different collection. So I'm happy that I found a way to use this, that I like it. I've got quite the handful of stuff that has expired and that I do need to toss. It does make me sad because a lot of these items were actually my favorite items, but I can't keep stuff in my collection that is no longer useful. And the first two items are a couple of lipsticks. They are the Urban Decay Vice lipsticks in their old packaging, so I'm not surprised, but I was wearing these. They kind of got that expired smell sound. I have the shades Hideaway in 1993. I did use these a lot. I do feel like I got good use out of them. These definitely weren't something that was just sitting in my collection. I actually used them a lot. And then it just got to a point where they were just getting old and they're just kind of done for. I also have a ColourPop lip gloss, which is their Luxe Lip Oil, which again, it's expired. I can't do anything. I can't wear it. It does make me sad, but it's time to let this go. We've got a couple of eyeliners, again from the Urban Decay line. I think the biggest reason why these are done for is because I lost the lids and they had a chance to dry out. So unfortunately, I am gonna have to get rid of these two. And then I've got 4 liquid eyeshadows, or 4 or 5 liquid eyeshadows. One's like a 2-in-1. Two of them are from Stila. This was their dual-ended one, and then I've got one from Studio Makeup. I've got a Pixie one, and then I have a Lovecraft Beauty one, which again, I enjoyed all of these, but I just find that because my makeup collection is so large and I love to use so many things in my collection, keeping liquid eyeshadows really is not an ideal thing for me. So I have stopped purchasing these type of product. I just don't use it enough. I do still love crayon eyeshadows. I love eyeshadow sticks. But just liquid eyeshadows like this just aren't working. If I want like a good glitter topper, I just find like that a nice eyeliner will work, or I just go into one of my like glitter eyeshadows, which is what I use anyway. And we also have the Rem Beauty, it's their metallic gel eyeshadow. Again, one I really loved, but it dried out. I didn't use it enough, and I just won't be repurchasing any more of these or any kind of gel-like or liquid eyeshadow format. I also have this black eyeliner. I believe this is from Bella Pierre. The writing rubbed off, which I guess could say how done it is and how old this really is. So it was time to get rid of this as well. And then if you saw my Project Pan finale, you'll notice that I am going to be decluttering my Marc Jacobs Dewdrops. They're older. They were lifting up my makeup. I just don't like them. I felt like I got a fair amount of use out of them, but upon trying to use this up, it didn't work. So it's just time to toss this. And then my ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer. This is a top concealer in my collection. I honestly was so surprised that this was expired. I tried to make it work, but upon using it, it was smelling weird. I didn't want to put it on my skin, especially like where I put concealer under the eyes. It's just not something I felt comfortable doing anymore, so it is time to toss this. And then we've got the Milani Rose Prep and Brighten Face Oil. Again, it just kind of got that like feeling of just kind of feeling like oily and sticky and not so much refreshing, or it didn't feel like it's sunk into the skin. It felt like it sat on top of the skin. So it's just time to toss this as well. And then I have a short little stack here of items that I will be giving away to friends and family. I've got this Ulta Beauty palette. I got this in gifts with purchase. I've got so many other neutral eyeshadow formulas that I like way more than this. So it's just time to get rid of this and enjoy using my other formulas. We also have this Blink Cosmetics Glow Center face palette. The last time I used this, it just looked patchy, especially the blushes, even the lighter blushes, like it just looked patchy on my face. So it's time to give this away to somebody else. I also have this Pure Lease BB cream. It's just too fair for me. I don't feel like mixing in something else to make it work. So it's just one of those items that's just way too fair for my skin tone. I've got a hair on my eye. I'm trying to get it off. There we go. But this is it's just too fair for me, so I'll give it to somebody with a more pale skin than I am. So yeah, I can name a couple people that this could work for. And then the Sephora Hydrating Lip Balm. If you saw my Makeup Monthly for that month, I don't remember which month it was. It wasn't too long ago. But I absolutely hate this stuff. I tried to get it to work many different times and I didn't like it, and I don't like the way it sits on the lips. I don't like the sticky feeling. I don't like the color it gives the lips. Even over lip liner, I just don't like it. And we've also got the Burt's Bees Matte Lipstick. Just not a color that I wear that often. It's not really one of those things that I like. Nothing I reach for, so I just decided to give it away. As well as this e.l.f. lipstick. I don't know what shade this is. Oh, this is in the shade Berry Sorbet. As much as I'm all for making a bold lipstick work, this is just not one I reach for very often, so why not give it away to somebody who will like it more than I do. Anyway, that is my declutter for the beginning of the year. I assume my next one of these will probably be around April, May-ish, so enough time for me to fill up my little bin here. And as I go through my makeup collection, use my stuff, I'll just find stuff that I'm like, you know what, I'm not really liking this, put it in the chopping block and save it for the next declutter. And if between now and that time I decide that I do like it, I go ahead and put it back in my collection, which is exactly what I did with these three. So these were my survivors this time. Anyway, if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I do videos focusing on beauty and lifestyle, and my goal on this platform is to share my love for beauty as well as my love for Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. And if that's what you're into, hit that subscribe button. But if not, you still want to stick around, I'd love to have you hit that subscribe button. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.